almost done, I think. I mean, you already said a few things here. I mean, you were at the beach.
No, that was it.
You were at the beach.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was at the hotel.
Oh, okay. Well, prove it then.
Well,
Have any witnesses I can...
check the hotel logs. You should have got those already.
Well, we didn't even know a hotel was involved in this case.
Because we're not involved, you know?
You're not.
That's the...
Obviously.
Well, do you have any witnesses to back that up?
At the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, but then why didn't you say so sooner? This could have been a lot easier if you brought that up sooner.
I make a hobby of wasting taxpayer money. You know?
Yeah.
But I get paid by taxpayer money. That's besides the point.
He works in government.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to check with the hotel. And you? What's your alibi?
I was at the beach.
Oh.
You called it.
Yeah, that's right. You were at the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and any witnesses there? You don't know if I could keep records of who's at the beach.
You can check the beach log.
The beach log. I don't exactly know that there is one.
It's a new government program
Yeah, do you go there often?
tracking the people at the
Well,
beach to
okay.
provide alibis.
Indeed. You never know what could happen. The beaches, they exist at our borders of our country, so they have to be protected and watched. You never know what could be coming right up out of there.
But they are watched, but not from the inside. I mean, they're not watching the inside; they're watching the outside. I mean,
What are you talking about?
Well, of course they're watching outside.
Inside beach?
well, I mean, if you're coming from the inner territory to the outer territory,
Of the beach?
well, I mean, from the homeland, from good old America,
Yeah.
and you go
There are
to
beaches
the beach.
in
There are
America.
beaches in America, yes.
But when you go to them, they don't check their own people.
As I said, do you go there often, sir?
Well, no.
Grab
not
6 should
exactly.
review your materials.
And, you know,
Similar
maybe
to-
rethink your life.
If
He
you
doesn't
miss-
go to the beach.
Yeah, if you mistook,
that doesn't matter. I mean,
Just
to be an
taking a
officer of the law,
hotel
it's not
log was
required to
one
go to the
thing.
beach.
but forgetting your hotel log and your beach log. Now this is bordering on incompetence. I'm becoming insulted.
But that's not the
It's
point.
disappointing.
I know.
That's not required, though. I mean, how could going to the beach be required for like my job? I mean, it's
Well,
not
it's
It's not required, but you're American.
even. Well,
What are you doing?
and being an American is required for your job.
but that's but that is
I bet he doesn't like apple pie.
Probably not.
well, peach is so much better.
Or Harley Davidson.
Peach?
Don't you think peach pie is better?
Well, it's decent.
I-
Apple.
No, but
Apple.
peach pie has that kind of more
Apple
tanginess,
computer.
that tartness that just sinks into your
Sour apples.
taste cells. But this one lingers longer.
Rotten
I mean,
apples.
I've done comparisons between peaches and sour
Crab apples.
Lingers longer.
Yeah, it does. It
That's great.
on your tongue.
Thanks for that. You know,
That
it's not a waste.
That
if
just
only
made
for
it.
that.
That made it worth my time. That was
And I'm
Well,
sure
I-
all the taxpayers
made my
feel
day.
the same.
Yeah. They feel like
Do you really
they
think so?
feel like the
I
taste
think
really
so.
lingers.
Linger longer.
Oh yes.
Well,
That's just funny.
that is funny, isn't
It's
it?
so great.
So that means I don't have to go to the beach.
Well,
Well,
you know,
But
you are American.
yeah, but
where you'd like to be.
well, I thought
Or you
American stands for.
Should be. And if you're
Well,
not,
I am, but I mean,
you would be found
what about the freedom?
in trouble.
The freedom, though. I mean, I'm free to not like apple pie. I think it's in the Constitution.
It doesn't say that anywhere in the Constitution.
Well,
I can pull it up if my phone wasn't in the box out there. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh, let me go.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Take it our
We can
constitutions.
try this. Let's see. All right,
All right.
there it is. Now prove to me
you
that
see-
it's not in the Constitution.
Well, you know, this really ought to be your duty.
Ooh.
The burden of proof is on you.
I got 2 friend
Well-
requests while I was here.
Doesn't matter if he does it because in the end it's on my record.
So, yeah. Alright, so
What does this
you can,
Constitution say about apple pie? Come on.
well, you can read it for yourself. If you haven't read this for yourself, that makes you even more or less of an American than
No,
you were
I've
less
read
of an
it.
American before.
I've read it, but it's not in there. I mean, it is in there.
Exactly. It's not in there.
No,
Yeah.
it is in there though, because it's right here. Let me
You'd
show you.
remember if apple pie was in the Constitution. I mean,
No, it's in here somewhere. Is it,
Perhaps he has a delicate constitution, so to speak.
oh, you can't stand apple.
Well, they're just
Doesn't
they just
Can't
stomach it.
digest it. Doesn't sit right in
doesn't-
your belly.
no, it doesn't linger longer.
Just like perhaps
There's
he
that
feels the
again.
same way about the beach.
Oh,
Does that not linger with you either?
that lingers longer than what you said. And
Yeah.
it doesn't linger in a good way. I'm disappointed.
Um,
Still. Actually, more.
Well, I can't find it,
Because it's not there.
but I thought it was there. It's an American thing, after all, right? Apple pie.
Apple pie.
Why isn't it there? I mean, you're the one who brought it up in the first place, and you said that being American meant apple pie,
Yeah.
but it's not in the Constitution.
Look over here.
Because of Supreme
Yeah.
Court precedent.
Oh well,
I did so many retweets of this.
this is not Supreme Court
Yes.
precedent. Doesn't that wasn't in the job description? Supreme Court precedents. I mean, how am I
You
supposed
didn't
to?
read the job description.
Yeah, I
Nobody
did.
reads those things.
I did read them though. Every
Well, that's
word.
where you went wrong then.
Well, that's.
Weren't you trying to be an American?
Yes. Oh, I
You're
am an
skipping
American.
valid steps right here. Vital pieces of your
But it's-
progress. towards
Nobody
that achievement.
reads long legal documents.
Nobody reads. Period.
Well,
But it's a free country.
I think he's guilty.
Yeah.
No, I'm not guilty. You can't say I'm guilty. I've never been called guilty in my life.
Look at his face.
You have now.
Has guilty written. Well, hang on.
I think.
Could you
it's-
get my pen?
Yeah. It's coming out in the box. The one right next to where you got this one.
Why do you need your pen though? I mean, that's not gonna help this
No
case.
reason.
Well, this was for a reason.
He
It's,
does have. Hey.
it's a.
Kid.
It will help you to understand what you're missing, being, non-American and all that.
I am American. Don't call me not American. Say that one more time. Might have to read your rights to you or something.
You should
Again with the reading. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Forget it.
I think we've seen
It's
enough.
probably out of. Yeah,
I think
we have.
we can. Yeah.
What can I do? They're gonna fire me.
They'll do worse than that.
Really? But that's not American. I thought American is like no cruel, unusual punishment. Isn't that?
Oh, this isn't unusual. This is every day. Every day, millions of people who snaked their way into the job without being Americans. This is the consequence.
Allowing them to continue and thus sabotage the system and otherwise innocent citizens is what would truly be unusual, or at least cruel.
Then what
Well,
can
if I dare say.
Indeed.
what do I do now? They'll find out soon. And one thing, I mean, if you
leave.
found out in like 2 seconds or I don't know how long would it take you to find
You'd
out? It's just not.
better leave.
But where can I go? They watch the beaches.
Somewhere where they eat peaches.
But they watch the beaches. There's no way out.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Somewhere where they eat peaches.
Where do they eat peaches?
I'm an American. Why do you...
I don't know. I need to know though. Peaches.
Somewhere where
Peaches.
flavor lingers longer.
Well,
Germany.
But I thought I was an American. I mean,
well,
I
we
vote and I
Sweden?
work
well,
for
we
the
were
government.
discussing beaches earlier, so if you get to the beach and start walking in direction, you know, the direction where
There we are.
the direction opposite of what we're watching for people coming from, then eventually you'll get there.
They would never suspected.
Indeed.
Best
You're
of luck,
Yes.
poor sap.
Godspeed.
Which way is north?
Mm,
Ever since they abolished compasses, I'm not quite sure.
my phone, I could like. Speaking of which, could I have that back, please?
Suppose it's no use to me now.
Yes.
Except for with your hands, because
Will that be round about? That way.
Oh, you get good reception.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm sorry, I just can't even support
Oh, I know.
my country. No justice can be served.
If it makes you feel any better, it wasn't your country to begin with.
You can have this weapon.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Best of luck.
Next time I get the weapon.
Well,
Oh. Thank you, sir. Land of opportunity and all that.
great place.